Everyone. Okay, I'm going to give you an update. I stayed in yesterday and I stayed in half the day today. I had to focus for a few more hours to figure out how will I move forward quickly, not go through any more training. I refreshed my memory in the back end of shareasale, and many companies already said yes. But I did add 3 and figured out how I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to show you. Adding links to my storebuy.shop. I should have that showing right there. Storebuy.shop. And it's going to take some time, but now I'm on a road of just moving forward. It's time to just keep moving forward and produce the work so that I can pay for advertising and increase the visitors that I receive. Now, I've already seen an increase. That's another video. It happens organically over time. So here we go. I'm going to show you a few things, and if you want to build a web business of your own, you could do the same. Here we go. Letter G shopping. I applied to Generation T through the shareasale program, and I decided that I'm going to add a banner if they offer a banner, and I'm using their code. Now, here's another one. Arden Lake. I'm not sure how to say that. Ergonomic chairs. They're very good chairs for when you sit for a long period of time. Comfortable, and standing desks. I might even become a customer because I'm shifting and I really do like the concept of a standing desk. And I also joined the program and they already approved me vegging out. That's what it's called, vegging out. And they also offer banners. Now, what's the big deal? I have to make sure, and you could do the same, that my future work is easy. Because now, adding these companies to my website, I have to keep an eye on that. I have to sign into shareasale regularly to learn when their expiration date happens, because I might have to change the code, or they might not offer their affiliate program through shareasale anymore. And I don't want to keep that company business name on my website. That's additional work, but it's easier. I decided that if the company starts, like in this example, V, I'm just going to put it on the letter V shopping. Well, why would you put it on any place else? Well, you could be really creative, and I could, use other ways of promoting it. I could put it underneath healthy organic, or healthy foods under letter H, organic foods under the letter O, but I don't want to do that because then I have to remember all of that. So I made the decision to add a banner if the company offers it. Of course, the link is clickable, and keep it underneath the letter that the company starts with. So then there's no questioning in the future. Here's something. This is the dashboard. It says that was today. Right here, Vegging Out has approved me. Generation T approved me. And Odin Lake, maybe it's Odin Lake, approved me. And I already have their banners and their links on the website. You see that? That's clickable, that's linkable. That's clickable too. Oh, and I'm using their codes to make the work easier. Because if I have to take them down, that's another thing. You have to keep an eye out on that. When you sign into your shareasale account. I'm sorry I find it very hard to speak, but I'm sharing all this knowledge and understanding and skill, and there's a lot involved. However, that a lot involved has become very easy for me, and I'm trying to teach you. This is an inside view to my shareasale account. This is an inside view to my creativity, my plan of action, me moving forward, how I came about all of this. You have to think of what's going to happen tomorrow too, because you want the future work to be as easy as possible. You want to be able to stay on top of everything with minimal time. And that takes a lot of practice. You know, like I've said, I've worked for free for a long time. Well, now I want to start earning the money residually and passively, and not just $20 a day. I want to earn hundreds of dollars a day. And you never know, in the future, thousands. I've had those days a few times in the past 15 years. Long stories with those, but they paid me because I did everything by the book. And they had to pay me, and then they changed their rules and guidelines. I've been doing this a long time. So I know what it is to have $1,000 day. I know what it is to be at my mediocre job, you know, earning a modest paycheck, you know, being exhausted, and then coming home and going, oh my God. And my mother can attest to this, to it. Because I shared it with her, and she couldn't believe it. I think she was kind of like, she must be pulling my leg. My daughter must be lying to me. No, I know what those days are like. It's time to have them all the time. And even with all the rules and guidelines that these companies put into place now, where years ago they didn't. So I said I didn't do anything wrong. They had to pay me. And then that's when the pay-per-click came into play. You can't bid on these keywords. You can't, and they would list like 15, 25 words. You can't bid on them. They probably buy the rights. Or it's just a part of the affiliate agreement. You can't do that. You can't buy pay-per-click. I mean, I could now, since I have their links, I could just buy promotion, advertising on search engines and use different keywords. And I might even do that. Just, I'm holding myself back a little bit, and also I'm very excited. I'm also very exhausted because the tail end of spending endless hours alone figuring it out is finally coming to an end phase where now I'm producing. There's no more questioning. I'm moving forward. This is it. I got to make it happen. That in the next few months, you're going to see my 783 that's been in there. I don't know. I should look. I sold some kind of service. I didn't know what I was doing a few years ago. I know what I'm doing now. You know, it's a beautiful day. I should have been out at the park walking and enjoying and exercising and coming home and then showering and doing my thing. And I mean, there's a lot, so much future to look forward to, that my businesses will be earning me a lot of money. And that's what I lived without for a long time. And you know what else, guys? I mean, I watch a lot of channels and I'm watching their journeys. You know, my past, I've had things taken out of my name. I know that. I come from a very warped family. Anyone's watching me, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't care. And they are very nasty, greedy, miserable. I was just a kid. Good things happen to good people. And I've always said that. This is one thing, unless you're a company or something, nobody could take this away from me. How's somebody going to take this away from me? I have full control over my business, just about. I mean, Google can turn around YouTube, like I earned some money on YouTube, and they could say no more. That could happen to all of us YouTube creators. But now, if I didn't show ads on my websites, I would just go to another company. There's a lot of them out there. There's a handful that made it in the past 15 to 20 years. They're not as, I think Google AdSense finally hit their 25 or 26th year. And I've been a member for years, but just didn't know what to do with it. There are a few other publisher programs that are they're right underneath them. And I would just go join them, or I would just promote affiliate links. I could name a list of what else I can do with my websites. So a lot's going to happen. It's just the tail end of just sitting here trying to figure it out, figure out a plan of action. You got to get faster. You got to make this work. You came too far. Adding those 3 links might seem simplistic to some people, but there's a lot of future work involved, and there's a lot of approval process, and you have to show your worth. They don't want to be on just any website. Now, I've spoke about Commission Junction in my other video, because with Commission Junction, they had BJ's and CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aid. I want to put them on my websites. If they don't want me now, I'll just go someplace else. I'll go to companies who want my business, who want me to promote their business because they're selling products. Well, here I am. I am the lead generator. So I just put myself in a much more secure position that this isn't short-lived. I've experienced really great earning days. They were short-lived. But now I want it to be on. Now I want it to be forever on. And I want to continue to expand and grow, branch out. It's time. So I got the cozy clothes on. Gonna get out there and earn some money. Spending a day and a half alone, that's tough to do. But look, this morning, I was like, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is what I worked for. I'm good at this. I'll stick with shareasale. So I'll let you know what happens with those other companies. This right now, the way I see it, I already belong to Amazon. I do have an account with Walmart. But the thing is, I can sign in. My account's all there, ready. They're not ready for me. They don't have the codes ready yet. They don't have it all set up like Amazon that we could just go grab some links or shareasale. The HTML code or the JavaScript code, whatever you want to use, or just the URL. There's so many different ways you can do it. I would prefer to have Amazon, Walmart, and shareasale companies on my website. We'll see where Commission Junction leads to. I've been back and forth with Commission Junction for years. I remember when they told me that, they were going to close me down after 3 months if I didn't make a sale. You should buy something so you keep your account active. And they weren't even nice about it. I bet you they have a change of heart now, and I bet you their employees speak to their affiliates very differently now because of all the competition. It's every single store. Every store. Even food store. Everybody. And here's one more thing. Food stores are closing down in my market again. Well, I added food to my website. That's the future. More people buying things online, less people in the stores shopping. So you better have a good damn appealing, enjoyable store. Like I love going to Uncle Giuseppe's. Most of them. Well, they have something really good going on that I like browsing around. I like going there a couple of times a month. Shopping has become a chore, but when I go to their store, I'm like, oh, let me treat myself to something of quality. I really like their product. I don't mind spending the money. Let's go. You hear me. Things are changing. I'm going to have food all over my website. So I could go on and on. Thank you for listening. Got to get out there. I got to go earn some money. And every time I work, I look forward to when I get home later. I can't wait to add a few links or apply to more programs so I can get the process going. Because sometimes you have to wait. And I did find out you can wait up to a month with these programs on shareasale. In shareasale. So they said it could take up to an hour, a day, or to a month. It depends when the people are working for the companies. Manual approval takes a long time. I'll see you in the next video clip. Don't forget, make sure to visit storebuy.shop. Watch me grow, expand. I'm so excited. I'm here. Let's do it. Have a good one. Bye for now.